Hi everyone, my name is Letícia Chijo and I am one of the founders of Atlantica. Today I'll be showing you how to make an app using our platform. So if you don't have an account, you can sign up here. It is real quick, but I already have one, so I'll just sign in. This is the first screen you'll see when you sign in, and it will show your projects, but I have none, so I will create one with you now. The idea here is to make an app for an imaginary cake business, so I'll call it Tasty Cakes. And you also have to pick a color for your project, so you can make it lighter or darker. It shows here on this little circle, and you can also change the color itself. But another option is that you can put the hex code for your color here, which is what I'll do. So the color I want is this one, which is a beautiful red color. So I'll just save it. And this is where everything is going to happen. So the goal of this app is mostly to let people know about my brand and also to show them the cakes and enable them to order these cakes. So first I'll put the logo of my brand here. You can either upload an image from your computer or use a link from internet, but I'll upload from my computer since I have it here. And now you can choose how this image will look like, if it is a square image or if you want to cut it a little. You can zoom in or out, center it here, like so. I think I like it this way, so I'll save. And when it finishes uploading, it shows here. So next thing I'm going to put is a little introductory text about my brand. I'll just copy and paste it because I have already written. And I'm going to paste it here. It already shows here. You can put emojis on every text in this platform, so I chose to put a little cake and I want it to be centered. So yeah, I like it. And next thing, I will tell a little bit about the story of this brand. So put another title to make a new section. And I'll say more about us. Put another paragraph and paste another little text I've written about two women that own this cake shop in New York or whatever. I don't think this brand really exists. I made it up. I'll center this text and okay, I like it. So next thing I would like to do is to show you something interesting that I have already done and you may have noticed. When you hover through these components, there is this outline that shows. So you can delete a component by pressing this minus sign. You can reorder components. So if I wanted to put it here, I could. And if I want to edit one component, I could just click on it and it is highlighted in here, so I can change the text and it shows here after I do so. But I'll erase this. And there you go. I will now put contact information. So when you have a company, you probably have a website or social media links. So I'll use this component, which is a navigation button. And we have a few options with this one. You can put an icon and a text, and you can choose some actions. So I could put a phone number, and if the person is looking at this app on their cell phone, they would be able to call on this number. Same thing goes for email and WhatsApp. They would send me a message. And there are these two other options. You can redirect to a link or you can navigate to another screen. So for this one, I wanted to go to the website of Tasty Cakes. As this company doesn't exist, I will put the Atlantica website link. So here in the text, I want to say our website. And I want to change this little icon for this one. Yeah, I like it. And now I have to put a link over here. So this site that is opening is Atlantica's website. I'll just paste the link right here. And there we have it. So when the person clicks it, it'll open up the Chrome or whatever navigator the person has with the website. And also I'll put another one for the brand's Instagram. So I'm right, Instagram. I'll choose the little camera icon. And again, there is no tasty cake, so I'll just put Atlantica's Instagram link right in here. And when the person clicks it, it'll open the Instagram app on their phone. So yeah, kind of like it. I'm happy with it. So I'll close some of this so that it gets easier for us to see. This way we can see all the components we have. And I'll add a new section in here that has the flavors of the cakes that this store offers. So our flavors. Instead I'm going to put our cakes, like it better this way. And now I intend to list all of the cakes that the store has. So I'll use this compact list item. It has an image, a title, and a description. So it fits well. I want to show a picture of my cake and say its name and describe it a little. I'll make 2 cakes so that you can understand how this works. So this is the item, and I'll upload an image for it. I have this chocolate cake image, and I want to show the slice of the cake. So it'll show here in this little avatar place, and I chose to zoom in very much so that the person can see the cake slice itself. So the title of it is chocolate cake, and I'll add a little description like there is this much chocolate and there's nuts and everything, so people know how is this cake. It's just a brief description of it, so later on we will put a detail in it. So another cool thing that this component does is that you can click it, and if you do, you can either do nothing or it can go to a new screen, so screen navigation option. When I choose this, I have to choose a screen that it goes to when the person clicks it. I don't have any other screens, so I'll just add a new screen in here. It asks me if I'm sure. I'll say add, and here we go. There is a new screen. If I go here, you can see that there is this new screen called Tasty Cakes. I'll change it because now we are into the details of the chocolate cake, so I'll call it chocolate cake. And if I go back to the main screen and to this component, you'll see that it linked to a screen called chocolate cake because I changed its name. So going back to the screen, and I'll go back to the components menu. I'll start by putting an image here. I'll upload the image of the cake, but this time I don't want a super zoomed in version. I want to show the whole cake, so I'll do something like this. Okay, now I'll put another title to start a new section. On the section I will put a description of this cake, so I'll write description. I want it to be on the left and I want it to be bigger. Then a paragraph just explaining what is this cake. I'll put the text here. There you go. Now I'll put a list of ingredients, so another title that says ingredients and has a little chocolate emoji. I'll put it to the left and make it bigger, just as the other. And another paragraph. So for this one, I want to put a list of the ingredients so people who are allergic can know what goes in it. And I'm not very much of a baker, so I don't know what goes into this cake. I just put chocolates and nuts and whatever. You could complete it. And now I'll put another title with the price of this cake. So already here, price, bigger size and to the left. I'll put another paragraph with the price. Let's make it like $40 or something. And there we go. We have all the informations about this cake, and everyone can now choose if they want to buy it or not. So if the person chooses to buy it, I'll put here a navigation button. And this time I will use the WhatsApp message option. So I'll just put a name on this button. Something like order your cake now. And when the person clicks it, it'll open the WhatsApp app in their phone. So you have to put the number in which you wish to receive the message. So person will say, oh, I want to buy a chocolate cake, and they will send you this message. So I'll put just any number in here. You first have to choose the IDD. So like for USA, it's +1. For Brazil, it's +55. And you have to put your phone number. I'll put just any number for now, and later on I'll change to a real number so that you can see working. And you can choose the message. So I'll put something like, hey, I want to buy your cake. I'll just paste it here. Since the person is in this chocolate cake page, he or she wants to buy a chocolate cake. So I wrote, hello, I would like to order a chocolate cake. And this is the custom message that appears there. But if the person wants to type something else other than this, they can. So if the person wants to say like, hi, and my name is la 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 la, they can do that. But yeah, this is the description of the chocolate cake. I'll go back to the main screen here. And when the person clicks this, they'll go to that page. So right now I'm feeling like move things a bit because the the cakes are more important than the story of the store. So I'll put this up in here. And I want people to really want to eat cake. So I'll put another picture of a cake here that I think will match my app very well. I'll upload it. It has these red fruits in it, so it really matches my app. And there I go. And for our second cake here, I'll upload an image as well. This one. I'll zoom in on the slice as I did before with the other one. Not so much. And I'll save. This is a red velvet cake. And I will just use the similar description to the other one. Here we are. Already looks very good. Our flavors list. And as I did before, I'll link it to a new screen. So screen navigation, and if I press this drop down here, it shows the only other page that we have, that is the chocolate cake one. But I could add a new one here, but I'll show you a new way of doing so. So just that you learn, and it's about the same thing. So I'll go to the screens menu and I'll press the create new screen. I'll put a name to it. And when I do like this, I have to go back to the main screen and to this component and choose here from the option. So I already have this red velvet page that I made. Coming back here, I'll change to red velvet cake just to be like the other. And I'll do something very similar to the chocolate cake one. So I'll stop right here and I'll come back when it is ready. So I'm back, and this is our red velvet cake screen, and it is pretty much like the other one. So I'll just go back to the main screen now. Take a good look here. So our goal with this app was to say something about our brand and enable people to order cakes, which we already did. So I'm finished with it. I will save the project. It's saved. If I wanted to, I could change the color of the project and everything else would change with it, but I'm quite happy with it, so I'll just publish. Now, I am a pro user, so I get to pick the link in which my app will be published. So I'll write something like tasty cakes. If you don't have the pro plan, you will just get a random string in here. And I could also, being a pro user, publish it as an Android app. But I'll do a progressive web app, and if you don't know what it is, I'll put a link in the description of an article written by Enrique, which is one of the founders of Atlantica too, and he explains everything about it. So now I'll click on publish, and it takes a little while to finish it, so I'll be back when it's done. So we're back, and our app has been published. So now what you have to do is copy this link and paste it into your browser. So you could paste it on your computer and it would work, but it is made to use on your cell phone. So now I'm going to show you my phone screen so that we can see it better. Here I am, and this is our app. It looks exactly like we made it. I could go to the Instagram, for example. It opens the Instagram app with the profile I chose. Now I could go back in here and click on the chocolate cake. It has the details, and if I press order your cake now, it'll go to WhatsApp and has the image. You can send it. It works normally. I'll go back now here and I'll show you something else. Like, this is our app. It is running on our browser. So if I want it to look like a regular app and my cell phone, I have to go in these three little dots here and press add to main screen. Mine is in Portuguese, but yours is going to be something like add to main screen. It asks for your permission. You say you want to add, and after a while, and there you have it. It's already installed, so I can go to my apps menu and it is here. So when I click it, it opens like a regular app. It is installed on my phone. I can use it the same way. If I enter here and then go back, it's the same. So I'll go back to the platform now and I'll see you there. So we're back here, and what I want to say is that if you want to update anything in your app, you can do so, and when you publish it again, everyone who has your app installed or the link to your site will have the updated app. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We made an app for our business that says something about our brand, and people can order their cakes, and you can adapt this to your business idea. So these are basically the components we have and what you can do with our platform. And that's what I wanted to show you today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.